Hello and welcome back to Tours and Tournaments. I'm thinking about expanding our realm. Now, I'm not thinking about expanding it very far or really gaining that much from it, but I'm thinking about expanding because Null, right here, just appears to exist. It's just here by itself. Is it de jure part of Brittany? It is. So we could just have this. There's really nothing stopping us from just integrating this bit of land into our realm. We take it. We give it away to Brittany, and then, yeah, we have it. It's really that simple. Why do they have so many troops? Ah, they have a lot of special soldiers. That reminds me, I believe... Now, I don't know if it's the case for the final version of the game, but for a long time in Crusader Kings II, this was actually the start that allowed you to conquer the world the quickest. I think it's because they got, like, a ridiculous number of, event spawn troops, basically. And then you could just use those to start your steamroll early. But anyway, interesting that we've got one here that also has event spawn troops. So how are we going to get them? Well, let's have a look here. Will they be our vassal? Maybe. Okay, so they would be our vassal if they liked us more. So they get 17 for being 51 opinion with us. So if they were to like us by, say, another 17, would they accept it? Yes. Yes, they would accept low feudal obligations. Or, alternatively, I mean, we do have an army. Why don't we just take it and then we can get normal feudal obligations? Yeah, it seems good. Yeah, I've gone through the check my mind. That definitely seems good. I'm at an activity already? Since when was declaring war an activity? Ah, I didn't realize that. Okay, cool. Well, I guess we won't declare war. I didn't realize you couldn't declare war while on an activity. Okay, I'll give him the gold and then we'll just take him as a vassal. Whatever. There we go. We'll take him with low taxes. It's not like he's giving us the money anyway. Hey, we've reached Utrecht. So this is our intimidation tour. So, what do we get? So, we get stress in every county title within Godschok's realm gains 10 control. Oh, okay. Is that it? So this time I'm getting someone hiding something from me. And this allows us to get extra money. So we're still getting money events, even though we're not on the money tour, which is kind of interesting as well. So I can get this guy to increase his feudal taxes towards me. What does he currently pay? He's currently on high taxes. He'll dislike us by 10 more, but he gives us an extra 1 gold a month. Ooh, that's really quite very good. That's not really a sentence, but it is quite good. It lowers his opinion by 20 as a default. He actually won't mind that much. I can take everything from him. Gets us luxury dining and makes us more intimidating. What does this do? So it gets you renown at the end if you get all of it. Okay, and then vassal tax contribution. I think I'll just do this one. Let's get his feudal taxes. That's going to earn us more per month. Look at that, it's an extra 1.1. Okay, as I'm taking to see all the sights of the barony of Utrecht, I'm beginning to notice the absolute opulence of it all. So new tax, or I'll let him off. I don't think we really need a new tax. No, I think that's fine. Carrying on. Aha, he's accepted our offer of vassalization, which means in here, yes, it's telling us that we can now transfer. Although this guy is temporarily a powerful vassal, which is kind of funny. I am going to grant you this vassal, who is actually stronger than you, so sorry about that. You're going to have faction issues. But he should like us now because we granted him a vassal. Yeah, fantastic. Did that mess up our council at all? Not really, because I didn't have powerful people in charge anyway. Oh yeah, also, have we got... this is 3 months away. Fantastic. Let's go. Just be on our tour. Oh, he gained a favor hook on me. Oh, that's not okay at all. How did he get a favor hook on me? What happened to get him the favor hook? I don't know. Some event happened. Is it this event? Poachers. As I and my entourage ride along, I hear murmurs echoing through the grounds. I order a boy to ride ahead, and when he returns, he informs me that there's a gang of illegal poachers just ahead of us. No, so it's not this event. However, I can use my prowess to pass this automatically, which then gets us a whole bunch of things. It gets locals terrorized, which lowers popular opinion. Oh, only if your host is impressed. If they're horrified, then he loses opinion as well. Okay. But either way, I get into this side of things. Let's do it. He was horrified of me. Okay, well, you know, that's fine. In the eye of the beholder, as soon as I laid eyes on Yan, I catch my breath as if God himself has blessed Yan with the beauty of 1,000, and time itself stops as I take in his delicate features. Oh, okay. I was just checking in here. Okay, interesting. So his beauty is wasted on this peasant rabble. I simply must have him at my court. You're part of my court. I'm sure the Duke wouldn't mind. Disappear him into the night, or this is silly. Oh, so we don't want to seduce him. We just want him to be in our court. Okay, interesting. I don't know. I guess, given he already has a favor on us, we could just ask. Let's see. And I'll take my tribute, which is what? He can't join factions. Oh, okay. Sure, why not? Interesting. Hunting prowess. As I continue to tour the grounds of the barony of Utrecht, my host decides to take it upon himself to show off his hunting prowess. With everyone's attention fixed on him, Duke Godschalk of Utrecht fails to even graze his target, much to the amusement of my procession. While everyone laughs, I see an opportunity to outdo my host and show everyone how a king fires an arrow. Yes, let's do that. That worked. Fantastic. What have we got in here? Nothing we need to worry about. Okay, back to the tour. Okay, so we got requisite deference, and we get the exact same stuff. So yeah, this one only increases control level. I'm not sure how useful this is. I think that's not useful at all. Yeah, I think this is probably the worst of the tours. I kind of thought it was the worst of the tours going into it, but yeah. I mean, even with Dread growing up, Dreads doesn't actually give you anything immediately. It just kind of changes how vassals react to you. It's not that useful. Anyway, maybe we get events that are very good. Sticky Fingers. Duke Dietrich and I are leisurely strolling through the trade port of Nijmegen. My vassal points out the many different merchants he has brought to the port and the fine wares that are sold here. While we are engaged in fruitful conversation about maritime commerce, a child brushes past me and runs into the crowd of shoppers and seamen. At first, I consider it nothing more than a child who has yet to learn their manners, but I soon realize that my pouch of gold is gone. So we can ask our vassal to do something. I lost 300 gold. Okay, I can ask my vassal to do something. I can try and do something. The child must need it more than me. Oh, no, 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 no. We're catching that child. Caught. I quickly sprint after the tiny thief, knocking over carts and pushing down anyone who happens to be in my way. I'm determined to recoup my stolen gold, come hell or high water. Keeping the boy in my sight, I quickly gain on him, though he can quickly duck under the many merchant tables and weave between the crowds of people. Soon, however, I manage to corner the little thief against the edge of the dock. The chase is over. And take my gold, or he can become my ward. Now, you see, he could become my ward, right? And that'd be cool and all. But I don't get my gold back, so no, I'll take my 300 gold back. Thank you very much. Someone's plotting against Judith. Oh no. Dietrich just paid me 90 gold to look away from a certain room. Alright, well thanks for that. That's fine. I ride, scarcely a thought in my contented head. Suddenly, I'm snapped back to reality as a child dashes in front of my steed, arms flailing in reverence to see her king. Their appearance is so sudden, I scarcely have the time to react or even process if it's a child I know. My sweating hands at the reins, I must react. Try to avoid, or nothing stands in the way of my ride. What's wrong? Oh, you're scaly. I see. Well, let's try and avoid them. I think that seems fair. Might become less intimidating, but, you know, it's probably for the best. I've concluded my royal visit. I guess it's time for a tribute. Sure, he won't join factions for 15 years. Anyway. Precarious prey. My hunting boat at my side, and a member of my party alerts me to the presence of a stag just below an embankment near our location. Standing at the edge of the cliff, I should be able to pierce its heart. For a skilled hunter such as I, it should be easy and not without risk. The ground appears a little unstable, but with careful footing I should be able to slay the beast with no issue. Sure, why not? I'll do that. That's fine. Okay, we got due deference. And carrying on. About to hit level 3, which is nice. More renown from the end of this one. I at last find myself alone in the wilds of the barony of Cleve, and my mind wanders to thoughts of my lover Radoslava. I cannot deny that the barony of Cleve is a place of true beauty, almost beautiful enough to match my beloved Radoslava. I feel compelled to leave a mark here so that all who pass through the barony of Cleve will know my love for her. Perhaps carving her name into a tree? Do you think that's the final word they were looking for? So we can do a noble carving. Okay, or the place is perfect as it is. Sure, let's do a carving. Desecrated. I'm happily making my carving in the tree when I hear a sudden gasp come from beside me. My vassal Count Antoon appears absolutely horrified as he beholds my handiwork, and soon approaches me to explain. My lord, I have no doubt that you are unaware that this tree is considered a sacred object to the locals of the barony of Cleve. The peasantry and clergy of the barony of Cleve will curse your name for an eternity for your desecration. Oh, well, that's not good. She likes me even more though. That's kind of cool. Let's close this one. What have we got in here? Nothing we need to worry about. Well, back to this. A riding incident. As I ride through the barony, I scarcely thought my contented head. Another child tries to run out in front of me. I guess you're meant to just run him over? Oh. Okay, well, sorry. Making it more intimidating. We gotta pass our intimidation success thing at the bottom here. What have we got in here? Ooh, ask our head of faith for gold. I'm happy I checked. It's an extra 1,200 now. He's given us quite a lot. On my tour, I found a rare moment where I'm not being ferried around by my host or being expected to make an appearance anywhere. I see places of worship filling up for the day, taverns beginning to welcome their early drinkers, and beggars lay on the streets pleading for just a crumb to eat. So I can do a census, which would get me money. So yeah, this is very similar to the taxation tour. A lot of these seem like they would make more sense in the taxation tour. Anyway, so that's fine, we can do that. You actually get the control level, and that's the new thing for this tour. And get Pious Liege. An excellent day for charity. Or I just want to relax. I don't know, let's gain some money. That seems pretty good to me. Sure, I'll take my tribute. That's fine. And we can show off our hunting prowess. Fantastic. It's all working. He's considered my plight. Yes, I'm in such a plight. I almost didn't have money for a second. And now I'm incredibly rich. Yes. It was frightfully awful. Let's keep doing these. That'll do for just now. Right, back in here. Oh, it looks like we're going to a feast now. So we get to see what feast events we get for this one. And requisite deference. Let's go. Okay. Is another evening of my stay in Duke Aldrich of Brabant's home. Yet another foreign meal is placed in front of me. I knock it around a little with my knife, watching as the dark, unfamiliar sauce slides around like cascading mud. Okay, so I can ask for some stuff from the capital, or I'm saying local food is fine. Well, I don't want to give him a hook on me, so I'll say local food is fine. That seems good. Carrying on. It's morning, and I emerge reluctantly into the waking world as the morning sun suddenly pierces my vision. I see a servant shuffling awkwardly around my room, unsteady as he sets my breakfast down beside me. I ask him what troubles him, and even with such minimal provocation, he begins to vomit words forth. Oh, my wise and kind king, these walls talk. Oh, this is the one where we can get, like, a secret? No, I'm okay, thanks. It would seem that Duke Aldrich of Brabant has decided to put on a performance for my amusement this evening. I sit at the feast table, eagerly awaiting my entertainment, when Duke Aldrich of Brabant appears before me in armour. Behold, I am the mighty Scroldeer, and I shall deliver the vile King Raymond of Frisia to his maker personally. Ah, so this is the, yeah, so these are the, wars events where he does, like, a play. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we can be friends, that's fine. Not an issue. What's this one? Arrange betrothal between you and my grandson, Renaud. Okay. I mean, I'm not necessarily against it. Yeah, this seems fine. Yeah, I accept. Back here. Keep going. We've lost our court musician. We probably need to refill in some of these positions. We might do that after the tour. Negotiate an alliance with my grandson, who is currently in charge of the barony of La Adrada. Okay, sure. That seems good. Back here. Do you want something tragic or something light for this one? It really doesn't matter. I guess this one makes it more intimidating, so let's go for something tragic. We've reached level 4, which means that we'll get a ton of different things, including what was it? Itinerant Liege, which gets us this, which is pretty nice. I guess the development growth in the realm capsule is the main thing you're getting here. Although, didn't we get something similar on the renown tree? I don't know. Anyway, that's fine. I'll get the tribute from him. We've emerged from our slumber, and there is somebody next to us. What a wonderful way to wake up. Right. We are now friends. Great. Good to see. We now have a new alliance. What's this popping up with now? We can negotiate an alliance with you. Okay, sure. I think somebody just died, and we're now able to get alliances with everybody who they gave land to. Either that, or he's just giving out land bit by bit. That's fine. Carrying on our journey. Ooh, new martial perk. Let's grab Engineered for Destruction. We're only at 3 off getting that line finished here. Okay, cool. Back over to this one. Requisite Deference, that's fine. Let's keep going. It's yet another feast where we're trying lechery stuff. We'll see what it actually gives us. No, I don't want to try new food. Oh, and then we leave. Okay, that's fine. Well, now let's see where we're at. Requisite Deference. Again, we lose stress. We gain control level up across the board. But this time, we're not doing a feast. Okay. What you don't see. Are you hiding something from me? We can say a fellow connoisseur. Because it's something hunting he's hiding from us. We can share tips with friends and get monthly lifestyle experience. Not on a specific lifestyle, just monthly lifestyle experience. Oh, that's really good. I'll just take that. That seems incredible. And we made a friend. Okay, cool. Precarious Prey. We've just had this one. Let's make it more intimidating. And we raised our renown. Risk was rewarded. Fantastic. Carrying on. We have become infirm. That's not good. That is infirm, right? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that is infirm. That's pretty much the end of us. How old is our grandson? He's 10. He's still got a guardian. Okay. Stats aren't awful. Okay. Well, this is not ideal. I would definitely say not ideal. They now have the Esto-Norse hybrid culture from Estonian and Norse. Cool. Now the question is, will we finish our tour before we end up dying? I would hope so. Disloyal subjects. I find myself curious to see how the lowlifes of Rouen live, so I pay a visit to the establishment, where the locals seem to be growing quite rowdy. One man stands atop a table, commanding the attention of everyone in earshot. What do we even need a duke for, anyway? Wisher is the most brooding fiend I've ever seen, yet he expects our undying loyalty? The entire building erupts into thumping and applause. Clearly my duke is not as popular in his own home. So we can arrest them. Are you any good? No. So arresting them would just get us the other bonuses, basically. We don't really need this guy. Do not speak ill of him. Or these peasants have the right idea. We can humiliate them, which would probably come out better for us. Yeah, I don't really need to arrest them. Let's do this. I lost the fight and became wounded. Well, that is horrible. That's definitely not a good sign, because now our health is even worse. Okay, I'll take my tribute from you. It's okay. Out of turn. During the tour of the barony of Rouen, I'm locked in conversation with my friend, Duke Wisher, about the glory of warfare and strife, where he is interrupted by one of his courtiers. Though the lowly courtier spoke out of turn, Duke Wisher of Neustria strangely did not chastise him and allowed him to speak directly to me. So I get noble tutoring, which gets me monthly lifestyle experience, or one should never speak out of turn. I'll get even more lifestyle experience in the hopes that we can, like, get rid of our, or sorry, we can finish our lifestyle thing before we die. That's what the words I was looking for. I tried to phrase it 2 different ways at the same time. We're fine again. Hey, because we're not wound, because the wound just got treated. We're actually not going to die immediately. That's good. Outside the walls, I hear the uproar even before I see the building. Voices rise from within the modest timber, laughing and music. As we approach it, a woman waves at us, biting on a biscuit. "Oh, welcome," she says as she cracks her knuckles. "Would you like to stay for the night or just a couple of hours?" A moment? It's not difficult to discern her intentions. I mean, say, "I would love that. We get renewed forces, which increases fertility by 100%, and we lose a ton of stress, or I shall not fall into temptation." Oh, we always fall into temptation. Knight errant, I'm going to take money from him. Snowbound. It has been snowing for days now. The road ahead appears completely impassable. However, as I look ahead, I see small groups of people approaching us fast across the snowdrifts. Soon a man stands before me and speaks with a wide grin. "You seem to be in quite a predicament, but fear not. For a fair price, I will help you return to your travels." And try and convince them that helping others is its own reward. It is a fair price, or we will manage on our own. See, managing on our own actually gets us more seasoned experience. So I'm going to manage on our own. Okay, and that gets us seasoned experience. Cool, so that's how you get the seasoned one, is you have to actually put yourself in situations where you're not getting the ideal outcome. Interesting. Okay. Well, it took us a while, but we arrived at the next place. Got due deference, and we're ready for dinner. What's this one? Somebody is inspired. What do you want to make? Regalia. We don't have any amazing regalia, but he's only competent, so that's fine. We'll leave it be. Just close that so it stops popping up. Okay, carrying on. I'm not going to eat new food. My host has brought me out of his home to a local tavern. Okay, well, let's let's lose some stress there. That's fine. Okay, in a bunch of events we've seen before, and now it's time to part. We will force them out of factions. That's okay. See if we have anything new in here. No, it's just another Head of Faith claims thing. Picture pasture. The smell of decay hits my nostrils like a pungent punch. The livestock don't look so well as I glance around the immediate pastures of Bergen op Zoom. The peasants working here drag their feet aimlessly, wandering around trying to look busy. Their clear lack of motivation and morale is rubbing off on the entire populace, it would seem, as development of the area has clearly come to a standstill. I shudder in disbelief as local leader Thetberger approaches me. What a mismanaged whole. I mean, say a pig could run things better. We can lose mismanaged pastures and get better ones. Okay, potentially. Or I have better things to do. Let's try and make them better. Sure. Critique was absorbed and it fixed the issue. That's what we like to see. We've arrived where I think the last place. Sharing rooms with this evil debaucher's disgusting necessity, and hopefully it'll be over quickly. Oh wow. Okay, well, that's not good. Taxable extras. Barony of Harlem seems to be a truly opulent and excessive place with a bloated countess for its ruler. Everywhere I look I see signs which all point to one thing: undeclared taxable amenities. The livestock count seems much higher than reported. The countess's abode seems to be almost luxurious enough for a king. Odon suggests that I should tax this excess since Count Thetberger of West Friesland has clearly not been paying her dues. I'll write them off. It's fine. Hey, you made somebody like me. Well done. This guy became my steward. I'm not a huge fan of that. I kind of thought he would do something like this, though. Honestly, this is probably... Oh, so you could be my marshal. Yeah, you can be my marshal. Because my marshal is not very good right now. Yes, let's do a little swap here. And then I will take you out and put in somebody who's actually good, like Flanders, who's also a powerful vassal. There we go. That seems much better to me. Right, back into this one. Shedding this mortal coil. This is the pretend to assassinate us one. I will take the renown from that and move on. We're not going to tax our windows. I'm going to keep going. Things are finishing, I think. These are our buildings finishing here. Bountiful harvest. My vassal is taking me out to see her well-kept crops. Our people have long since shed their worries of famine or starvation. We're truly blessed here in Alkmaar. Okay, she should contribute more. I must bring this knowledge back to us. That's kind of cool. Or it warms my heart to see people thriving. I'll bring this knowledge back to us. I'll take my tribute. Cool. And then we gain some renown for finishing it, and we get Magnificent Liege as well, which is nice. And we also get... Wait, I get Magnificent Liege? I don't get this one? I don't get Itinerant Liege? Or do I get both? Let's see here. Just seeing if... What says Magnificent Host. Yeah, okay, so we do get this one. I don't think we get Magnificent Liege. Let me go back to this one. Yeah, we don't get Magnificent Liege. This is incorrect. As far as I'm aware, we get this one. Yeah, okay. I'm wondering whether the Intimidation tour was added later, because it kind of seems like it's very similar to the Taxation tour, and then this is giving us the Taxation tour bonus at the end, or it's telling us that's what we're going to get. Seems a little bit odd. Anyway, finish Grand Tour. That's fine. Our granddaughter can marry. Okay. Honestly, I'm not that worried. Yeah, she can find someone to marry. How about Venice? There we go. Why don't you marry Venice? This is not from a line that's gonna carry on, is it? Oh no, it could be. We could marry her matrilineally. He would say no. Okay, why don't we marry this person matrilineally and get someone who's hale in here? Matrilineal. I'm looking for an inheritable trait. Yeah, perfect. Herculean. Herculean and hale. Child's probably going to have one of them. That works out pretty well. Right, clear those out. Let's get ourselves an upgrade in Holland. We have no upgrades in Holland. We have upgrades here, though. We can get the next level of trade port for 900. But sure, we'll grab that. Good. Right, we're earning 50 a month. It's incredible. I'm attending a dance in Unsbrook to spend some time with Tiziana. Oh, this is the person we're trying to romance. The mere thought of touching hands makes my heart jump. When I arrive, I find her stuck in conversation with Duchess Branislava of Anhalt. Okay, so we can use our charms to improve any conversation. Sure, let's do that. And with that, we're going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.